the video that really helped me understand this NBA situation? No, the One Direction one. They were like, this would be as if they traded Harry Styles for Kevin Jonas. I was like, damn, that's serious. It feels very rough. I did use bread flour and I used a complete different ratio than I normally use. So this is me literally doing trial and error. So I guess we'll see. But we're gonna let her rise. Why is it so sour? Good morning, everybody. Let's check on our dough. Don't know if I mentioned this last night. It was 9, almost 10 p.m. when I started making this dough last night. I had this idea because I remember Deep End comes out today, and this idea did come from Fika, which is kind of talked about in Deep End. I was also watching Zoe Francois that also did an episode on her HBO show where she talks about fika, and she just made like cardamom buns, and I was like, oh my gosh, cardamom buns sound so good. I've never had a cardamom bun. Obviously, I don't have cardamom at home. However, the intrusive thought did win. So I did decide to make braided buns. I don't know if that's a thing. I guess we'll see. But let's check our dough. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. This right here is my favorite part of baking. All of last year, my goal was to get familiar with dough. There's one thing about me is I lack a lot of patience, and dough and anything yeasty usually takes a lot of patience for it to rise and for it to, you know, for the gluten to work and stuff. This was a long time coming for me to be able to do this. I also use bread flour, which has a higher gluten content. I think it's because like all the protein that it has, and I've never used it for this recipe. This is the dough recipe I usually use for my cinnamon rolls, and I just figured it would work for these buns. Anyway, this right here is my favorite part. Oh, it's really dry. Okay, let's just say we're lucky that the last clip turned out not good, because the first trial, the first half of the dough, not good. However, I'm just gonna go tried and true with the cinnamon rolls. Like I said, the dough is really different, so this could also not turn out good, but we're gonna go tried and true. Fun fact about me, which I don't know if it's a really fun fact, I still live in my hometown, in like the town I grew up in. And I'm on my way to one of my favorite coffee shops right now, and I always drive past my high school. I guess there's another way I could take, but I drive past my old high school on my way to this coffee shop. And every single time it sends me into an existential crisis. Even right now, I just drove past, like, there used to be a coffee shop there that would have like 250 lattes every Wednesday. It's closed down, doesn't exist anymore. But driving past this high school right now, like, there's kids in school. They're learning in there. So crazy. It sends me in an existential crisis, and then it also makes me think a lot of like, what am I still doing here? I don't know. It definitely makes me think. I'm going to a coffee shop right now to go draft an essay. I guess this kind of turned into a vlog, unintentionally. I think this will be the actual fika. I will also give you guys the direct definition of fika because I hope I'm using it right. But I think it's such a cool concept. So I'm gonna go have a coffee and a pastry and do some work. So that's what I'm on my way to do. It's so cold. I should put my gloves on. That would be a good idea. Just got back to my car. I actually got quite a bit done. The coffee shop. I had to draft an essay. Certainly not good, but the draft is done. So unfortunately, they didn't have a good pastry selection today. So I guess this wasn't really fika. I'm thinking I'm gonna go home and bake the cinnamon rolls. I had a decaf latte, so maybe I'll go home, make a cup of tea, make the cinnamon rolls. But we are gonna make a special pit stop on the way home. I'm so excited to try this. On a completely unrelated note, for somebody who does not love Second Chance, I keep reading Second Chance, and it's just like a push and pull. Like, I hate it, but I love it. But like right now I'm hating it. Like, I hate it when they go, oh, maybe it's just the whole time it meant nothing. Like, girl, it meant something. You're in love with him. Anyway.